hang on. We don't have 5 news. I'm Brighton.
And I'm Russia.
These are your top stories for Friday, December 4th, 2015. Russia?
Oh. Defying skeptics, Republican presidential Trump has maintained his position as Republican and front-runner for 5 months now. Trump has remained at first place in the polls on a relatively consistent basis since he showed how serious he was about running for the presidency candidacy. However, as Trump's political plans are becoming more and more outlandish, many GOP Republicans are coming together in an attempt to knock Trump out of the race. Previously, Trump's campaign was considered comical by many politicians. However, it seems the chances of Trump becoming the Republican nominee is no longer outside the realm of possibility. Brighton?
It's just crazy.
I know, it is. I can't see him being president.
I don't even know what to say about it.
Yeah.
All right, well, Scott Weiland, the 48-year-old lead singer of Stone Temple Pilots and Velvet Revolver, has passed away. Weiland's manager, Tom Vitorino, announced that Weiland died in his sleep while on tour with his latest band, The Wildabouts. Weiland's musical career was constantly dogged by drug addiction, which forced hiatuses with several bands. The cause of Weiland's death has not been released, and Vitorino asked that fans respect the privacy of Weiland's family at this time.
Jelani Mirage, who is the brother to pop star and rapper Nicki Minaj, was arraigned Thursday on first-degree rape and first-degree course of sexual conduct against a child. According to New York law, a person is guilty of sexual conduct against a child in the first degree when a legal adult engages in 2 or more acts of sexual conduct over a period of more than 3 months with a child under 13. Mirage was released from the Nassau County Jail in East Meadow, New York on December 3rd on a $100,000 bail. Nicki Minaj has yet to make a statement about the situation on her brother. Wow.
I do not understand how somebody can be let out of prison.
Yes, this is actually the first time I'm hearing this about Nicki Minaj's brother, and it's not often that she talks about her family and her personal life.
No, and I'm under the impression that if it wasn't Nicki Minaj's brother, that a different course of action would have been taken.
Exactly. Of course, she's
ridiculous.
Nicki Minaj, so.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Atlantic Avenue in Boston was shut down as bomb technicians blew up a suspicious suitcase left by an unknown man next to a Homeland Security vehicle. Boston Police Commissioner William Evans said that the bag was left by an unidentified man who quickly left the area. Police say he is not a suspect, but they do want to talk to him as to why he left the suitcase behind. A bomb robot picked the item up and carried it across the street, and after a short amount of time, the suitcase was blown up on the side of the road. Police do not believe there were any explosive items inside, but decided to do a controlled detonation. The Boston State Police has closed several streets in the area, but just after noon began to open them back up again. That's great that it wasn't anything serious, but
no.
I'm glad that they
found it.
They found it and took the right precautions, and nothing bad happened.
Yeah, I mean, if you see something, you just say something, you know, but I think people are just a little...
As said by the MTA.
Yeah, as said by MTA.
It's everywhere.
Well, more news is coming your way. I'm Russia Whitfield.
I'm Brighton Wood.
We'll be right back.
Hello and welcome back to WMSV. I'm Brighton.
And I'm Russia.
What do you got for us?
Well, let me just tell you one thing. Recent flooding has bombarded Chennai, India. About 10,000 police officers and swimmers have been sent to retrieve stranded residents in some of the most populated suburban areas. The Army, as well as the National Disaster Response Force, have also been sent to help as many individuals as possible. Most of the colleges and schools have been shut down since November 17th due to heavy rainfall. The major hospital in the city has been evacuated and about 400 people are stranded in the airport. The citizens are doing all that they can to help the people of this natural disaster at minimum, as can be managed.
And a 50-year-old woman has won her right to die since she claimed that she has lost her sparkle. She believes that beauty and social popularity are two very important factors in a woman's life, and old age has apparently taken both away from her. She claims that she is unable to recover her beauty nor her social life, and because of that, there is no longer a point in living anymore. The courts, however, gave her permission to access assisted suicide not because of her social woes, but because she has recently gotten breast cancer.
Wow.
How tragic.
It is.
Just
My heart
that
just goes
mental
out to her.
disability that people feel that life isn't worth living.
I
It's
guess
sad.
it is sad, you know. Well, Chinese street vendors have been found endangering the lives of puppies by dyeing their fur with toxic inks to make them look like tiger cubs. The seller has reportedly claimed that the tiger dogs were a valuable rare breed and was attempting to sell the puppies for 260 yuan or $40. Veterinarian experts from Chongqing Animal Hospital said that it is possible that the puppies could die within a week if the vendors didn't use high-quality products, and asked the public not to be fooled into purchasing one. Shortly after being dyed, the dogs can lick their fur and ingest the toxic ink, leading to chronic illness and an early death, leading people on the internet to coin the term weak dogs. This isn't the first time tiger dogs have been sold in China. There have been several similar reports over the past few years, and multiple endangered dogs were rescued in 2012. So,
It's just ridiculous.
I don't understand why they do that to puppies. You know, I just feel that, you know, it's kind of abuse in a way.
It is abuse.
It is. It's abuse.
But at,
you know.
at the same time, I don't understand why these people are being punished so hardly when there's the same thing going on with testing for products. And it's obviously awful, but I think there's a bigger problem that needs to be addressed.
Yeah, they
And-
should quit that in China, or at least a law
Absolutely.
to do whatever they
Absolutely.
can to save them.
It's just crazy.
Yeah.
Earlier today, the NFL confirmed that British pop rock band Coldplay will be performing in this year's Super Bowl halftime show. This year's Super Bowl will be the 50th Super Bowl in NFL history, so the halftime show is expected to be bigger than ever and consist of multiple acts. Many fans were not too excited about the news that Coldplay would be hosting the show, however, and some took to their Twitter to criticize the decision. But Talk of the Super Bowl halftime show brought back some good memories of the Katy Perry and the world-famous Left Shark. Super Bowl 50 will take place on February 7th, 2016 at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California. And that's all we have right now. We will be right back after this quick break.
we're going to Colleen for the weather today. So, what do you have for us today, Colleen? How is the weather outside?
It's not really exciting, actually. Today, Saturday and Sunday, it's just going to be sunny. No rain, no clouds, just blank. It's going to be a high 52 today and a low of 35. On Saturday, it's going to be a high 51 and a low of 34. And on Sunday, it's going to be a high of 53 and a low of 35. So it's going to be pretty smooth for this weekend. On Monday, however, we're going to get some clouds. It's going to be a high of 55 and it's going to be a low of 35. And next weekend, we're going to get rain. So no snow yet.
Yeah, I'm kind of waiting for snow.
I've been wondering where the snow's been. It's getting late.
Let me tell you though, I'm a really big skier, and the best skiing season I've ever had was when it was like this. It started out really plain, rained all through December. Then in January, we got this huge dumping of snow. It was fresh powder, easy to cut through with the skis, and lasted well until April. So, and actually the Farmer's Almanac, they make a lot of predictions, which they are. I don't know if they're actually really reliable, but that's what I got on Google. They say that it's going to happen again this year. We're going to get a lot of snow in like January, so be warned.
Well, I have heard that it's supposed to be a rough winter, but it seems like it's taking its time showing up. So
Yeah, I think it's cold. It's cold right now. It started out in the 40s, and now it's in like the low 50s. And tonight, like you said, it's going to be in the 30s. So it's kind of we're getting into the Christmas weather. We're in the absence of snow, but it's fine with me, I guess.
me and Alex and I in the booth, we were talking yesterday about how last year at this time we were going home for Thanksgiving break, and it took me 11 hours to get to Rochester because there was so much snow.
Oh my goodness.
And then this year, I was wearing a t-shirt.
Right.
It's crazy how it can change year to year.
Yeah,
the weather.
definitely.
Yeah, yesterday morning, I was wearing a jacket, like a winter coat jacket. Later that morning, I took it off. I was wearing a t-shirt. Then I had to put on, like this in the afternoons. Like, why can't it just be one, I want snow. I want snow.
Yes, we all want snow for this season.
Ready to hit the slopes.
Yeah, right?
You got anything else for us?
That's it.
All right. And that is all the time we have for you today. But be sure to tune in on Monday for more up-to-date news. For now, I'm Brighton.
And I'm Russia.
Good night.
Good night.